If you're not willing to stop taking everything so freaking personal, your business is only going to go so far. I am so excited to share something with you today. So, I talk so much about business growth and emotional healing and bringing those two things together because I don't think there's any bigger mirror and insight to yourself than growing a business and being an entrepreneur and putting yourself out there and having to do the things that are so uncomfortable over and over and over. I want to share a post that I recently posted on Instagram that has really resonated with a lot of people. So, let me just read it. And it's your business will only grow to the extent you do. When you heal, your business transforms, not because of the strategies you apply, but because of the person you become. And this is really resonating with a lot of people. It's something that's really striking a chord because we can all relate to that. And we are coming into this time where repression is not a thing that we do anymore. We're no longer willing to push aside what's coming up for us because we see how interconnected our inner world is with our external world. And we see the power that we have by shifting what's happening in our inner world to change our external world. And so I talk about this so much in business because it's absolutely vital. And when you change and when you evolve and when you shift the thoughts and the beliefs and the experience in your inner world, things can change in your external world, right? So that quote that I shared, that is such a powerful aspect because that's when we really take our power back and we say, oh, if I want to grow, if I want my business to grow, what am I willing to change inside of me? What am I willing to let go of? What is the beliefs and the stories and the thoughts and the doubts that I have to be willing to let go of to step into this really powerful version of me, to move my business forward, to be seen, to be heard, to be accepted and liked by myself so I can be accepted from others. And that's what we're asking, right? Their business will have a cap on it if you cap it with you not willing to work on your emotional side. So what do I mean by that? What do I mean by working on your emotions? Because it's not just about being happy all the time. It's about really recognizing how you are interfering with your ability to grow your business. So a lot of times this comes in with marketing. And if you're not willing to put yourself out there on video, if you're not willing to hit record, because I know so many of us have a challenge with hitting record and being seen and heard. It's disorienting sometimes to hear our own voice. There's so many different things. We look on the screen and we're like, oh, you just don't look good today. Or, oh my gosh, the lighting's terrible. Or all these other things. Oh, I need all this stuff done with my face. I need a better makeup, whatever that is. We have so many challenges that tell us we're not good enough and that we shouldn't do it. And now we're thinking about all of those things and then we're not promoting our business. Then we're not promoting ourselves and we're not stepping into becoming our own brand. We are not growing our business because we are not growing ourselves. And so there's so many different beliefs and ideas that come up that we have to move through so we can identify them to move forward. So marketing is really important. Marketing is something that we have to do, but what you don't realize is that marketing is pretty straightforward. Like you can go out there and find any strategy that you need in lots of different areas and lots of different spaces and what that could look like for you and your personal business. What it doesn't cover and what the biggest challenge is that you are going to get in the way of that marketing strategy. So if it says post 4 times on YouTube to to get your word out there, get shorts going, get on Facebook Lives, do all of these different things. If it says to do that, you now know the content that you need to do and produce, but you're not going to allow it because you're waiting for yourself to be perfect. You're waiting for things to change. You're waiting for people to accept your voice. But the thing is it doesn't matter. It's probably going to be crappy when you first do it, and that's okay. But you have to step into that. You have to stop getting in your way from the expansion, wherever this is in your business, whatever that looks like. But marketing, I think, is one of those things that we hold ourselves back from the most because it is our most visible. It's a place we have the hardest time being seen. And that becomes really challenging for us. It becomes something that we don't want to step into. We don't want to be honest about, and we definitely don't want to experience. And so when I talk about your business only growing to the extent you do, it's when you're not willing to do the work. It's when you're not willing to do the work for consistency. If you're not willing to be consistent in your business, it's not going to grow. If you're not willing to stop taking everything so freaking personal, your business is only going to go so far. There's so many different aspects that we oftentimes ignore and overlook, and we think that they're not important, but they are the most important things that we could possibly do. So I think one reason why this post is resonating and this quote is resonating so deeply with people is because it brings us so much power when we can say, I can change this. I don't need another marketing strategy. I don't need another course. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. I just need to start doing what I already know I can do and should be doing, right? I just need to follow the plan I already have. Those are the most powerful things that you can do. It's not about always starting over. It's about realizing that you already have everything within you that you need. Sometimes we just need to do some deeper work to be able to step into what we already know we need to do. So that's why I really challenge you to always question what is coming up for you and why. Where are you holding yourself back in your growth? How high can your business go right now? Where are you holding yourself back? So instead of looking at how you can improve your business, which is a distraction, it's a distraction to always look at ways to grow our business when and if we aren't willing to look at ways to grow ourselves. Because I promise there's a direct correlation. You will not get to the top. You will not get to that level. You will not become that version of you that you wish to be and that you envision if you don't do the work to become that version. It's as simple as that. If you don't remove the things that are in your way from you experiencing that future version of you, if you do not remove the things that are in your way right now from you experiencing that future version that you are dreaming of, you will always stay in this current state because it's all that will become your reality. So you have to be willing to do that work. You have to be willing to say, I don't have to live like this anymore. I don't have to pull myself back and I don't have to sabotage. I can do things differently. And that's why I focus so much. I do strategy in my business. Of course, I have my own strategy. I work with my clients on their strategy. Those things are important. But when you work on strategy, when you work on marketing, when you work on growth, when you work on any of these things, you have to see what comes up for you. And when you say, oh, I'm really scared, or oh, I don't want to keep doing this, or oh, I'm not capable, or oh my gosh, they're going to think I'm stupid, that is where you put your attention. And when you put your attention on that and you really highlight it, then when you work through that and you understand that that is not true, all of those things are a lie, those do not have to be your reality anymore, then you step into that version of you that takes care of business, that grows, that puts yourself out there, that does all of those things that you're wanting to do. So that comes with questioning it. That comes with saying, my business, and being honest, my business is only going to grow as much as I'm willing to grow. And I can't separate the two. I have to be willing to do some work. Now you have to ask yourself what kind of work that is. Drop something in the comments, ask me a question. I'll help you understand what needs to pivot, what needs to change, and where you can put your focus if you really want to get to that next level in your business.